Good evening, everyone. My name is Jared. This is my channel, Mazda B3K. This is going to be a 5-minute fix video on how to replace the taillights on your 2001 Ford F250. Without further ado, let's get started. Alright, so this is another video on my F250 named Miss Mildew, and you can see the problem. I have that tail light that's pretty cooked, and this one that is somewhat cooked. The backstory is that the previous owner, their house burned down a few years ago, and this truck was parked nearish to the house, and the backside was facing the fire. So it got warm enough that it bubbled and warped the plastic on the taillight assembly, but they still work. And it also, that's what did the damage here. So I went online, and there's a ton of different retailers that have taillight assemblies. So just pick the one you think is going to give you the quality at the price point you want. And we're just going to switch these out. To switch them out, it's two. I think this is a 10mm hex head, and there's just two of them. You take these out, and then the tail light just pops out, and we're going to do that now. I don't know why, but I will forever confuse size 10 and size 8 in metric. 10mm and 8mm. Always seem to get it wrong, but pretty straightforward. That's one. Bring you down. That's two. Back you out. And you just pull it out. I did forget to mention that there's going to be on the back side of this part of the taillight, there'll be a couple of push pins that are going to offer some resistance, so I do need two hands to pull this out. Put you guys back down, show you. I don't actually have a good place to do it, I don't think. Let's see. It's going to have to be something like this, which is not very good, but there we go. Just like that. Then we're going to twist the sockets out. Make sure you don't touch the light bulbs, because if you get grease on them, you need to wipe them off, because it'll shorten the life of the bulb. So let me got a shop towel here. Clean them up real quick. Take a look at their filaments, which is the little metal line inside. Make sure it's not broken. Make sure that the bulb doesn't have burn marks on it. These both look pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and just transfer it in. So here's the back of our new taillight. Just make sure you take these stickers off. That's one. And two. Put your bulbs back in. They are a twist lock, so you'll put it in until you feel it go all the way in. Then you're going to twist it until it locks into position. It can only go one way, so once you got it, this bottom one's fighting me a bit. Okay, there's the top one. There, it's twisted into position. Is that really all the twist I get? Alright. So I'll bring you around here so you can see. There's the two push pin things I was talking about. There's these posts, and they have friends that provide a friction grip here and here. So you just push those in, and then we'll put our bolts back in. And with that, got our bolts back in, and there's our taillight. So that's one. Now we'll move over to the other. This one might be a little bit more interesting because it did get so cooked. So let's see what it does. Alright, well, that went about the same. And I'll leave you right here. Let's see. There it goes. Not too bad. That's what I thought. That's a full 90-degree twist. I'll have to go back and adjust the other light because I wasn't getting a full 90 and I wasn't sure why. Had to fight with it a little bit. Make sure that when you are pulling the sticker off, make sure there's nothing impeding the pattern that it's supposed to slide into. So there we go. Yep. Then we'll put these in. Look at the bulb. That filament looks okay. And this one looks okay. We'll give them a wipe down. Just so I got a chance to clean any dust off, anything like that. Yeah. Is that just dust right there? Maybe. This bulb over here could probably do being replaced. I don't have any spare taillight bulbs. So I'll have to see if it's working or not. If it's not working, then I gotta get a replacement, but not today. Oh, it's stiff. That's why. Okay. So at least in my case with the new plastic housing is a lot stiffer than the Ford one. So you got to give it a harder turn to get it to fully lock in. Okay, so get those pins to line up. Give it a pop. Pop. And then we get this to go in. And get my socket back. There you go. So this is how we look. Not too shabby. I will do a lights test a little bit later because like I said, I'm pretty sure I've got a burned out bulb, but as far as replacing the actual taillight assemblies, there you go. This is a good repair. Alright guys, that's going to do it for this 5-minute fix on replacing the taillight assemblies in a 2001 Ford F250. If you got a comment, leave a comment. I read them, I reply to them, and I learn from them. Please like, share, subscribe, ring the bell, all that other good YouTube stuff. And remember, I make the mistakes so you don't have to. I'll see you guys next episode.